Hey guys, April Lopez, family nurse practitioner, coming to you live today from the clinic. I want to share with you today, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a granddaughter. Well, grandma just passed, but I'm always going to be a granddaughter. I'm a daughter. But to me, it's very, very important that you try to connect. One thing that I saw is when my kids went into junior high, I felt like I started losing them a little bit. They changed. They're no longer hugging you. They want space. They're trying to find their way. And it's harder and harder to get them to open up and talk to you. I've always been a disciplinarian, so I think my kids have been scared of me a lot. And so I feel like as they transition, I am still a disciplinarian. I am not here to be my children's best friend because I am going to be a disciplinarian. I am here to be their mother, not their best friend. But if you don't have a way of communicating and connecting with your kids, they can very easily be lost. In a world today where we see so many kids with depression, so many kids with suicidal ideations, and kids that actually commit suicide, so many kids that get hooked on drugs. We have legal drugs, we have legal THC in all these vapes. I totally disagree with that. If you're an adult and you want to be hooked on THC vapes, that's your deal. But children's brains have not developed. They're naturally will tend to get addicted to things very quickly, especially things that feel good. Their cortex is not developed fully yet, all their brains. So I am totally against children having access to these things, and they're selling them. The kids are selling for $20 at the high school. So very, very important that you have some way to connect with your teens. It's so hard because you're working, you're trying to provide for them, and you feel like you're doing a good job. They're in all these extracurriculars, they look amazing, but they don't talk to you. So one thing that really I feel like my kids really appreciate is when we sit down and have dinner. Even though it's a little annoying, I started cooking and I feel like they love for me to cook. They love to have me in the kitchen. We're saving money on restaurants. It's like I go with my husband, like we go to H-E-B, and that's my favorite thing to do. Like, what am I making? Okay, I'm gonna get some fish and I'm gonna get some chicken and I get some, so I have the girls make the salad and I cook the main dishes. And it saves me money, but I find that the days that I get to cook, we really have deep conversations. We get to really connect. So cooking is one way. My mom always did that, and I think as we have gotten busy and we become professionals, don't let that cooking not happen in your house. Sometimes I'm so tired, like, just pick up something, but it's not the same because you pick up something, they eat it on the way. But if they see you cooking, I think like there's a bond there. So I wanna recommend that for teens over dinner. The car ride. This is something that I'm always trying to do things in the car, setting up meetings, answering people's calls or whatever. But I started changing that, pardon me, because I feel like my kids, when we're alone in the car, they really open up. So now I try to just kind of be still and be quiet, play some praise and worship so they could hear something good on the way to school or on the way back, whichever way we're going. And if you're blessed enough to still have your teen in the car, enjoy it, because just like this, they're gonna get their license and you're gonna look in the back seat and they're no longer there. Sash, I love you. Or you're gonna look in the right and your co-pilot's gonna be gone. Z, she already wants her license. Her driver said, I'm trying to stretch it as much as I can. So no, you're not gonna get it yet. But in the car ride, turn down the music. Let them play their own music. Mom, can I play? I always have, what do you want to play? What's the vibe? And I let them play their music. And then I see that they talk to me. I'm like, how's it going? Anything new? And they're like, no, everything's fine. They're texting and I'm saying, you know what, Mom? And then I start hearing from them. So I be quiet. I don't interrupt. I don't look at my phone. I try to pay attention. And I hope that's something that you guys can implement. I hope that rather than talking to other people in the car, you leave a little bit of space for them. I hope that you can save some money by cooking. And I read a little thought the other day. I follow a lot of cooking groups, and I saw that somebody posted, when I started seeing cooking as time for myself and my family rather than a task or something tedious, it totally changed the way I saw it and how much I enjoyed it. I agree with that. It is an honor and a privilege to be able to go to the grocery store, buy whatever you want to eat, and have the expertise. Praise God, my mom and my grandma are cooks. They taught me how to cook. For a while, we had an amazing chef, Chef Marcel. Shout out to you. He helped me at the very beginning because I didn't have the emotional stamina to be cooking in a certain time of my life, and he helped me. But oh my gosh, I can cook. Praise God. So I like cooking. It's healthier for you. It's healthier for the kids. We're all eating out inadvertently, and we're able to get closer around the table. And the car rides, also use that to your advantage. Parents, I hope this helps you. Now I'm going to do it in Spanish. Familia, buenas noches. Abril Lopez, enfermera de práctica avanzada, especialista en heridas, geriatra también, especialista en tratos agudos, especialista en piel. Estamos en la clínica Lopez y hoy estoy platicando como madre porque siento que los niños se nos van rápido y cuando llegan a la edad de la prepa y de middle school en 7 y 8, siento que empiezan a juntarse con otro tipo de niños, ellos ya quieren volar, quieren su independencia y muchas veces toman decisiones equivocadas. Hay mucha droga en las escuelas, ahora hay droga legal, hay pipas de THC, que es legalmente lo aprueban, es una droga sintética, es marihuana básicamente sintética, la venden en la esquina, uno que no sabe esas cosas pues dices, ¿qué es eso? Pero los niños lo tienen disponible y se adictan a la marihuana, pero legal, y aparte peor porque es sintética. Entonces esto está pasando, entonces siento que cuando empiezan a hacerse más grandes los niños los perdemos un poquito. ¿De qué forma podemos conectar con nuestros niños, especialmente esa edad, empiezan 12, 13 para arriba? Yo siento que cuando guisamos en la casa, estamos guisando o estamos con ellos en la casa, vamos a cenar o vamos a comer, siento que eso hace varias cosas. Número 1, te ahorras en McDonald's. Número 2, comen más sano. Número 3, vas a empezar a bajar de peso y le está enseñando a los niños cómo guisar. Pero también ayuda mucho a platicar porque siento que, quieran o no, ahí están aplastados. Usted está guisando y ellos se tienen que sentar. Entonces, ¿qué van a hacer? Tienen que platicar con usted. Me gusta mucho esa idea de guisar. He empezado a guisar más, estamos ahorrando dinero y nos estamos apegando más como familia. Otra cosa que yo ahora he utilizado, cuando llevo a los niños en el carro, ya son todos jovencitos, pero los tengo en el carro y bajo el radio, no uso el teléfono, estoy atenta y abro esa línea de comunicación y me ayuda mucho llevarlos en el carro porque platicamos de cosas y andar solos también con cada niño. Si se puede, platicamos de cosas privadas que no van a platicar en frente de sus hermanos. Entonces se me hace muy bonita esa idea de cuando vayas en el carro, dile qué música quieres escuchar para que escuche qué música está escuchando. Si quiere hablar con sus amigos, déjalo que sea el teléfono, escuchen las pláticas que están teniendo, involúcrense con sus amigos, invítenlos a sus casas. A mí me gusta tener mucho a los amigos de mis niñas en la casa porque veo quiénes son, escucho lo que están y los trato de guiar también. Todos los niños son mis sobrinos, entonces esa es una línea de comunicación que a mí me ha ayudado mucho, especialmente con los niños que están creciendo. Y espero que esta plática, este tema les ayude un poquito como padres. Aquí tengo a mi gran amigo, para cerrar con broche de oro, mi gran amigo Don Quijote y Sancho Panza. Aquí tenemos a Don Quijote y Sancho Panza y una de las reflexiones que más me gustan de este libro es cuando dice Don Quijote: déjalo, Sancho Panza, deja que los perros ladren, señal que vamos avanzando. Entonces, quiero alentarlos a que si escuchan muchos perros ladrar, es que van avanzando. Ustedes síganle, no dejen de avanzar y espero que esto les haya gustado, les haya ayudado un poco. Ese pensamiento lo voy a poner en inglés. I want to share with you about Don Quixote and Sancho Panza. And one of the reflections, one of the thoughts that I love about this book, I have this to always remind me, is Don Quixote tells Sancho Panza, as they are on their horse and they hear a lot of dogs barking, he says, Sancho Panza, let the dogs bark. It is a sign that we are advancing. And I agree with you. If you hear a lot of dogs barking, you're advancing. You stay focused on your goal. You keep advancing and let the dogs bark. And we'll see you next time. The end.